time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, he's back from the dead. Your show. Putting it on the map, yeah. Saskatoon. Right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah? Your show. What time is it? Your show. Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah. Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah?
Yeah, fun Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, who wants a treat, yeah? Keep listening.
Well, a very, very happy Thursday to you, and welcome into yet another edition of your show. My name is Gary. This still, as far as we know, the only one originating out of Saskatoon, going live 4 to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday, and still so damn proud and thankful and grateful to be able to start each day off by saying that and thanking you. And then to go a little bit further, to thank you for allowing us to chase these dreams and this quest to make the world a better place. Reminding people of the golden rules. Treat others how you want to be treated. If you do that your whole life, you can end up with a studio just like this. That's all you got to do. We thank you with the greatest cam in the history of all cams. Before we get to that, we got Phenom on the ones and twos today. Say hello, Phenom. Look at that. Still just a hand. Still grinding away in there. One of the best workers around. We appreciate the hand. Mostly because he pushes the button to give us the Mega Cam. He does a lot more. There she is. She's all tuckered out. Had a really fun day. The Mega Cam, as always, proudly brought to you by our best buddies over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. Marge's boyfriend, Leroy, works the door over there and has got a bed right beside it. Right when you walk in, he greets you. He gives you the best greeting ever. If you've never been met by a puppy before, when you walk into a store, it's the coolest thing. And he says, hey, come meet my mom and dad. And it's either Mike or Rochelle that's running the till during the day. And they make sure you get everything you need because they have everything you need, whether it's the matching buckle-up collars and leashes with all your favorite TV shows and movies and cartoons and more on them. They have those there right when you walk in. They also have toy walls full of toys for your pup that you can bring in with you, by the way, and just walk right up to those walls and do their puppy thing, choose the one they like most, and then they're going to use it all the time. It's a really good system. And then it just keeps getting better. Every Tuesday and Thursday, it is Thursday today, on your way home, stop by, and you can pick up some bones that are on sale, okay? Because all the puppies, they love those bones, they love those treats. They got it all there for you at Pet Planet on 8th Street. And then the deeper you go in the store, the better your life gets. They got an aisle dedicated to fashion. I'm talking jerseys, okay? You getting ready for the Riders playoff push? They got you. You getting ready for the Jays playoff push? They got you. They also got the booties for your puppy if they can't be out in that cold snow. They got you there too, and all the other cute stuff you would expect from a fashion aisle. They also have toy aisles. They have treat aisles. They have all the other pets that you have. They got aisles for them too, okay? And then the food. They got all the dry food your heart can imagine. They got the raw food in the fridges at the back if you're looking to change your animal's diet. Again, they got you. Maybe your puppy got into something, got a little dirty. They got the best puppy store in the world, right in the back, in-house at Pet Planet on 8th Street. Pop your puppy up, throw him in the basin, harness, and then it's soap, 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 rinse, 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 blow dry, blow dry, blow dry. All of that is done within a giant basin. So none of that hair and all the other stuff that comes flying off, yeah, it all stays contained right there. That's how much they care. And it's the most affordable spa by far that I've ever been around. So they got that for you. And then you walk down another aisle. And guess what you're seeing? More things that you need. More toys, more treats, medicines, all the other foods. It's all there for you. You need a license? They got you on that too. And if they don't have something, they'll order it for you because Mike and Rochelle are two of the greatest human beings you will ever meet. And if all that's not enough, they stay open for you, okay? For real, dude. They stay open for you after hours and on weekends, thanks to Chris and Kirsten. So with all that in mind, if you're looking to support a great local pet store and you're looking to support great local good human beings looking to make the world a better place, which is exactly how we line up around here, this is the one for you. Make the switch. Make your life better. Head on over to Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. Well done, Marge. Yeah, she's in a deep nap there. It was very cute. Barely, but she had like 4 moves for that whole thing. Very still. The puppy dream. I had a message pop up here on my phone saying customer service rant. Now, it's not your normal one. As I was talking to different establishments, trying to figure out different things. And I talked about 9 different people today. And at the end of each conversation I had to make sure I apologized And this is the sort of PSA here. And when you're dealing with these people and you're getting upset and you're getting annoyed and you're getting, take a step back. Remember, it's not the people you're talking to that are doing all the stuff that you're getting upset about. Okay? So I had to apologize to every single one. Say, hey, just so you know, none of this is aimed at you. I know you're not the one doing all this. I'm just venting. And they all say the same thing. Oh, we know. And I always, respond with the idea of, yeah, sometimes you're just more of a, I guess, like a psychiatrist or, someone to talk to, hey? And there's always a good laugh. But thank you to everybody who does that job, because all you're doing is dealing with upset people. And it's just a gentle reminder, if we're going to make this world a better place, we got to make sure we're nice to everybody. So I had to tell them, I'm not mad at you. I'm sorry I'm coming off this way. And it's like about as angry as I get. It's like, this is frustrating and all that. But thank you to everybody who answers those phones and tries to walk you through all the stuff that you got to try to figure out. Because, boy, they got to deal with a lot. So just be nice to them. It's not their fault that you're getting screwed over by everybody, So, gentle reminder. Thursdays around here, we never forget when it's Thursday, because we have the human energy drink himself that shows up, and then we know it's Thursday. And here's the proof right now. Play it. In case you didn't look at your calendar today, I can confirm it is Thursday, because
That's right.
Matt Young from CTV back in the house.
Yeah,
welcome
good to
back,
see you, man.
my friend. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, absolutely.
How is it going today?
It's going pretty good. It's going good. First of all, nice outside. I mean, it's
Love that.
beautiful weather. We're getting into late October, so you start to get to those where you're peeking at the forecast. No snow.
Yep.
So that's nice. And it's been a great day because we got a lot of cool stuff going on just in the world. We're seeing, obviously, I'm sure you've talked about the Blue Jays. They're in the World Series.
You bet.
We've got a lot of local sports teams that are doing really, really well. And we're going to have a little bit of fun today because we love talking video games and local video games and making people stars on video games.
Yes.
And I was walking around the other day and I thought, I think now, because I don't think we've ever done this before, we talk a lot about hockey games and football games and Mario games, and we've never really talked a lot about baseball video games.
I love them so much.
And there are some classics out there. They get missed.
This is right up my alley.
So I think because the Jays are in the World Series. By the way, we can tell you that we're old people because we remember the last time they were.
Yes,
you remember,
we did.
right?
Oh, that's all I've been talking about.
So we're not young anymore, and that's good. Although my last name is Young, so I'm keeping young forever.
That's a lucky guy.
In honor
of play the system.
In honor of the Toronto Blue Jays, let's talk about some cool video games, some baseball video games.
So excited for
either
this.
you can download or if you find a cartridge for an old game, they're fun to play and they're a good time with your friends, especially if you've had a few drinks. So, so I think we'll start off with, here's a classic right here. You'll see it on the screen behind me. This is RBI Baseball.
Dude, I bought this last year.
This is an awesome game.
One of the greatest of all time.
It is an awesome game. RBI Baseball. It came out for the NES. This is like 1989. And this was, at the time, this was like revolutionary baseball.
You got real players, real teams. And it was all there.
Exactly. You can see Jimmy Key.
Brett Saberhagen. Yes, I know.
Actual. And you got the music there, right? And so the cool thing about it. Put the microphone down towards the. There you go. You can kind of hear it. So this was a cool game because you're right. It had all replayers, which was a huge thing at that time. And there were a ton of sequels. It went RBI Baseball 2, RBI Baseball 3, RBI Baseball 4. In fact, like 3 years ago, there was a kind of a new port of an RBI Baseball game that was sort of an arcade style game. And this game, it was made well, it was fun, it moved fast, and it was simple.
Look at this, George Bell versus Valenzuela.
Exactly. That's what you got with RBI Baseball. So there you have it. Now this game is for a Nintendo Entertainment System. You can pick it up. There's lots of places that you'll find a used cartridge. Yeah. It doesn't cost too much.
I think I paid like $10.
$10 or something like that. And if you don't have a Nintendo, you could always find there's places you can download these games. You just search for it, Google on the internet, you can download it. So I strongly recommend RBI Baseball because I think
this was the baseline for everything after. Right? It was such a game changer. I'm with you.
Now, as the Super Nintendo age came along, we saw other games came out that were very similar to RBI Baseball, and this game was called Super Batter Up. Now, I don't know if you remember Super Batter Up.
I do.
Super Batter Up was kind of basically the continuation of RBI Baseball. And this game here was really, really neat because it would play the national anthems of your team before the game. So if you picked the Blue Jays or the Expos, you actually got to hear the Canadian national anthem, which was kind of cool at the time.
The fact you're even saying Expos also makes me very happy.
Yes, because we miss those Montreal Expos, and I don't know if Montreal's ever going to get a team again, but for those who remember, 1994, they should have won the World Series.
I've ranted.
Hands down. That's
Major League Baseball in the United States as a whole couldn't handle the World Series banner flying north of the border for 3 straight years.
Three straight years.
They went on strike instead of allowing that to happen.
Exactly. So shout out to your Montreal fans. So there you go. So the game is starting right now. You're going to see it on the screen behind us there. And this game was really, really cool. It was fun. It was easy to play. And again, it wasn't complicated. Yeah, there you go. That's right. There, yeah, kind of already. Yeah. But that's all right. So, and you could pay this one. You could actually pick a couple of different stadiums. They actually had the Sky Dome in there. So and then you could also pick a more traditional stadium. And of course, back then you didn't have commercials when you played games, but now you do. Right. We should start charging royalties here. So, because these are on YouTube, I'm playing these right now. And so you can there's a few more things that you could do. You could pinch hit and bring in some guys. But again, it was really traditional. It was really easy to play, and it was super, super fun.
I remember, and I'm not sure if it was this exact one, but there was a cabinet arcade in Midtown Mall in one of the sports stores. I forget what name it was, but it was like a sports like equipment and clothing store, and in the very back they had a full-on cabinet of a baseball game. I'm not sure if it was this one, but it was a lot like this. There's Pac-Man.
Wow.
But it was very cool. Whenever we go to the mall, I'd always run in there and just plug quarters in
there.
Oh,
I remember that. There was
so awesome,
arcades in like shopping malls or other places.
And even other stuff, like Foot Locker had like a mutant basketball game in their store.
Man.
Like they used to have in these stores, they'd
One
have
day
these
we
sports
should do
games
like the mutant games. Remember there's mutant
so
baseball and
football,
I think
hockey.
we're gonna have to do that too. Yeah. So that was Super Batter Up. That great game.
Amazing.
Super Nintendo, if you can find it anywhere, it's fun. And then now I'm going to bring up a game you might not have heard of. This is called High Heat Baseball.
And I've never heard
2002. It came out for the PlayStation 2. It was a fun game. The reason why I bring it up is because who's on the cover? It's actually Montreal Expos.
Vladimir Senior, baby.
And this was the only game ever to have a Montreal Expo on the cover. It had a Montreal Expo, Vladimir Guerrero on the cover because in 2002, he was doing very well. Montreal had a decent team. So this is more of like a nod to our Montreal Expos that we all miss.
I love that.
So this game here, and again, this is now you're getting into sort of the 3D era of baseball, right? 23 years ago. Yeah. And there you have, like right now we got the New York Mets taking on the Boston Red Sox. And this is where baseball games really moved into the 3D era. It was a fun game to play. It wasn't a bad game. It's an easy game to play. I found it to be pretty good. The graphics, I mean, at the time, this was revolutionary.
Yeah, you didn't see something like this.
No. Now it would be a whole lot different. But High Heat Baseball 2002, if you're somebody who misses your Montreal Expos and kind of want a little piece of that history, I go and get this game, and I have it just because I have it at home, because I'm a Montreal Expos fan, and I wanted to have a game with a Montreal Expo guy on the cover.
It's a good memento.
So there you go.
Absolutely.
So 3 classic baseball games, because we're all cheering for the Blue Jays.
Go Jays, go.
And hope they win, and I hope they can beat those LA Dodgers.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, do you know how the Dodgers got their name?
I do not.
It's trolley Dodgers. Back in the day, they'd have people who would dodge the trolley trains.
Really?
So that's I know.
And so does that go back to the Brooklyn Dodgers?
That's the Brooklyn Dodgers. Yep.
Crazy.
And then you have like the White Sox.
Yep.
Apparently it becomes because the team wore high stockings, and they were called like the Chicago High Stockings in like 18. And then the newspaper just started it to White Sox.
That's not the meanest name, is it?
No. Well, baseball's a little weird that way.
It definitely is.
They got a lot of tradition. And
non-menacing mascots.
Now, speaking of. We got some local sports teams.
Here we go.
Let's
get into it.
How about the Saskatoon Blades?
Boy.
First place. They're doing great. They beat the Edmonton Oil Kings. Edmonton Oil Kings have 5 NHL draft picks. The Blades beat them. So that's Saskatoon. So get ready. I know football occupies the space right now, but keep an eye on those Blades because they're doing well. Saskatchewan Huskies have clinched a home playoff game. They could clinch first place with a win on Saturday. That game's at Griffith Stadium. You can watch it live. Yours truly on play-by-play on Canada West TV. But if you want to on like a nice day, 16 and sunny, get on down to Griffith Stadium and cheer in person. It's fun. They really have a lot there. They have a merchandise table, all of that sort of thing. So get out to Griffith Stadium. Hilltops are taking on the Regina Thunder in Regina.
Oh boy.
That game is live on CHJFL TV, and I'm actually going to be in Regina as kind of like I want to say a guest color commentator.
Okay.
Normally I just do the Hilltops home games, but they're down to Regina, so I'm going to go down there and do color for them. So you'll be able to watch that game too. So go Hilltops. And then you got Huskies men's and women's basketball and hockey, men's and women's hockey going as well. So it's all happening. I mean, it's all on top of the Riders. And it's all on top of the Blue Jays. So there's lots of cool things going on in sports, whether it's on campus or Griffith Stadium or streaming live. And I will eventually have a day off. It just won't be for a few weeks.
Hardest working man in the business.
And I love doing it. And I love our local sports teams. And really, I want to give these guys the exposure they do. That's why I love talking about them. We have a few articles up on a couple of Hilltops players on ctvnews.ca/Saskatoon. Check those out.
Yes.
And just a pleasure to be here on another Thursday. I love it.
This is my guy. His name is Matt Young. He's from CTV. You know him. You love him. He's the voice of everything. And he also brings these local games in. We love you, brother. We appreciate you. And go all of those teams you just mentioned.
Go all of those teams. Go.
Thank you so much, brother. We'll see you next week.
Absolutely.
You want to put that up?
Oh, yeah. There you go.
All right. Let's get you out of here. I always love the late thumbs up. The great Matt Young from CTV. Joining us every Thursday here on your show as we continue. I got a good buddy in here, and we're going to move right into our next segment of the show. He's a former contributor to the original version of your show, if you will, on local radio here for a bunch of years. And we just carry that over because we love him oh so much. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Johnny Factoid!
Hello, everybody.
Wearing probably the greatest shirt that I've ever seen in my life.
The grave diggers.
Here comes the killer with the grave digger sword. Give me room. Like devils on a Ouija board, I was spelling doom. Oh my God. Listen to the grave diggers.
6 feet deep.
So
Great
good.
album.
Woo.
Great band.
It's the only one I know, but we played the hell out of that one, didn't we?
Dwayne would always send them to me, and it's like
shout out to Dwayne.
Couple good songs, but they weren't like
nothing could touch. It was another one of those perfect albums, front to back.
Exactly.
Yeah,
front to back, you couldn't. Yeah.
Dude, I'm so happy. Like you know, you're gonna be on the TV. Say, I'm gonna wear a good one today. I do that all the time. I am Macho Man, and you win this round.
I like that shirt.
Wow, we could trade if I didn't have this thing going.
Makes me want to Slim Jim.
So before we catch up, because there's a lot of stuff that we were talking about off air, let's get to a fact today. Because your name's Johnny Factoid. Back in the old days on the radio, you would come in a story about a band or an artist or anything like that, and then we'd be like, "Oh, that's so cool!" And it was more just a reason for us to talk. Then we play a song, so we'd make it look like it was a request when we actually just get to hang out and talk about cool stuff, which is always nice. Now it's the other way. We don't play the music, but we learn. And I always say we all get a lot smarter with Johnny Factoid. So let's get a factoid in here, and then we'll get to all the other stuff going on.
Sounds good, buddy. Today, let's talk about your a former famous Genesis singer.
Ooh.
Not your Peter Gabriel, though. I'm so sorry, buddy. But
you know I love Pete Gabriel.
I know you do. I know you love Pete Gabriel. But we're going to talk about Phil Collins.
Also love Philadelphia
and a song that everyone knows.
What you looking at my gut for? Is that the one?
No.
Oh, that's the other Phil Collins. Okay.
I can't dance. No. Nope, we're going to talk about one of the greatest songs with probably the greatest, most famous drum fill of all time.
Oh, in the air tonight.
You know it, buddy.
That's the one.
Well, everyone has a theory about the lyrics in that song, right?
Can I give mine out there?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Everybody's
murdering a woman. Maybe his wife.
That's kind of, well,
one of them?
Or like, well, the one Eminem made famous about how Phil saw a guy drowning, or, sorry, another guy saw another guy drowning.
Yeah.
Could have saved him, and then Phil saw him at a show. I've heard also, like, people say, oh, it was a guy talking about, like, seeing someone being abused and didn't do anything about it, and then later on saw him again and regretted not doing anything. But today, Gary, we're going to debunk that.
Thank God, because it's way too heavy for me. I don't like that stuff.
And you know what it's about?
What's it about?
Phil says absolutely nothing.
Thank goodness.
He just wrote the song, started writing with a pen and paper. He was going through his divorce at the time.
So it's a motivation.
His first divorce. So he had, like, that in mind. So there's kind of, you can tell some of the lyrics, like,
a little bit
aimed towards that and what he's going through at the time. But he really just came out and said, like, everyone comes up to him all the time and says, man, that song in there, and I know what that's about, man. I know why you wrote that. And he's like, I bet you don't.
You have
I don't
no
even
idea
know why I wrote it.
And
So
that's such a good statement on society as a whole now. Eh? Everyone thinks they are the expert in everything. So they come out and they say stuff and they say, this is fact. I know this is fact. And then you go to the source who created this thing that you're making facts about. He's laughing in your face like, you're dumb.
Yeah.
Why would you? No, that's not what it's about.
well, and of course, our generation with Stan, the song, right?
Yeah.
Everybody, oh, man, Phil wrote about it. Like,
Yeah.
even Chloe, my daughter, basically daughter,
Yeah.
we were talking about it the other day. She loves that song, right? And,
Stan?
no, In the Air Tonight.
No, but the Eminem one. Was
the
called Stan, right?
by
I think?
Eminem,
Yeah, okay,
right? Where
yeah.
he's like, that song about Phil Collins,
Yeah.
and there, and
That's
then
what we're
she
referencing.
thought that's what it's about.
I guess
too.
Eminem
She's
didn't
like,
help it either, eh? By putting that out.
Well, and everybody's listening to that over and over, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, one of the biggest songs of its time,
For sure.
But with Dido. Hey, remember that classic?
Yeah, Dido. There's another throwback.
Hey?
Whatever happened to Dido?
I don't know, but
Jeez.
she had that song with Eminem.
Beautiful voice, yeah.
Great
That's
song.
something. So the fact of the day is, no matter what you've heard from all the crazies out there, the song isn't about anything.
No.
Just feeling it in the air tonight.
Interpret it your own way, I guess, right?
Yeah, that's good art right there.
But you gotta play the drum fill.
Of
course you do.
See, I've always loved to piggyback all of those crazy stories about the song with the great Ray Lewis, one of the greatest linebackers in the history of football.
Yes.
He apparently somebody asked Ray Lewis what he listens to get pumped up for games,
Okay, yeah.
and his response was "In the Air Tonight."
Really?
Yeah, one of the meanest, angriest, hardest hitting football players on planet Earth
Yeah.
gets pumped from that song.
Kind of interesting.
I always thought that was great. And then he's like, it even goes like there's a bunch of stuff that went on off the field with his life as well that give him a lot of street cred, if you will. As a bad man. And
Ray
to
Lewis,
know that he
yes.
would get amped up to go out there and just destroy people with that song,
Yeah.
you know how heavy it is, right?
You'd think he'd be listening to Dave Mustaine,
Yeah,
or,
something.
Megan,
Anything,
like
something
any-
that gets you know? Back in the day with the Bobcats, I used to listen to Limp Bizkit all the time.
Oh, yes.
Get amped up. We were breaking stuff in the locker room.
Yeah,
you
and then speaking of Limp, hey, their bass player, it's too bad he passed away the other week too.
I
Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
A little bit? Yeah. I can't remember
Jeez.
his name. I
Me
don't
either.
But
He was a funny guy, wasn't he?
I think he was one of the
Yeah.
first members too, like him and Fred. And then they brought in what was the guitar player? Not Buckethead, but
I
can't
I forget.
remember.
It's been a long time
many-
since I've talked about
30
Limp
years
Bizkit.
since we listened to Limp Bizkit.
So there you go. Johnny Factoid in the house on the Thursday edition of your show. The fact today, sorry guys, In the Air Tonight isn't about anything, so we can stop all the rumors that's about, these murders and drownings and all that. No. It's just a nice song from our guy,
Philadelphia
Mr.
Collins.
Philadelphia Collins, the old mustard tiger himself. All right, so now it's just you and me hanging out. The work's out of the way. You recently, not you, well, maybe you too. You recently went back to playing hockey, my friend.
I did, yes.
Former Neon Flamingo, a guy who,
Yeah.
dare I say, shaped his game as a Flamingo, became an incredibly dependable D-man with a touch for scoring. You went back to the team that you were on before the Flamingos,
Correct.
and they welcomed you back with open arms.
They did. They were nice. Yeah. No,
And how is the season
maybe
going?
they just needed guys.
Hey, probably a little of both, but still.
Yeah. No,
you
the
could get a lot
season's
worse
going
than my
good.
man
Well,
Johnny.
we've only won one out of 7 games, so it's gonna get better. But I've had 4 goals in last 2 games.
Don't mind telling ya.
So, yeah,
Love that.
yeah, I know. Playing forward.
Dang,
little
so you're
left
not
wing,
D'ing
right
anymore?
wing.
You're
Yep.
out there flying?
No more D right now. They had too many D. They already have 60, and
I guess
they
they'll go
want to
up.
play, so it's
Yeah.
perfect.
Guess I'll go up front and score.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
This is great. Now, the most important question I have for you is how is that locker room?
Oh, it's good. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
a good
camaraderie,
group of
everyone's
guys.
loving
Oh
it?
yeah.
How's the showers? Everyone showering like we shower?
Yeah, everyone showers. There's
Okay.
a couple guys that like to tiptoe out with.
Who was that guy? Joey? Joey was always the guy? with the
There's always
flamingos?
that one
Yep.
guy who always dress.
Yep.
He's out of there fast, but most
Some guys just don't
hang
like
around,
showering out there,
You know.
yeah.
Well, it's funny because I was with the Flamingos way back in the day.
Yes, you were.
Played goal with them for a season even.
Legit.
Then I went to the Banditos, this team, because
Great
we had
name.
mutual friend through Travis.
Traffic kicks. We'll get to
And
that.
then played with them, and then ended up coming back to the Flamingos once everybody's like, Johnny, you gotta come back. And it made sense. I mean,
All your
some
boys.
of my 30-year best
Yeah, your
friends
best
are
bros
on
there,
that
yeah.
team, right? Why wouldn't you come
That's
back
right.
to that? But then once we did not have a team anymore, Might as well
You had
go
to
back
find
to
somewhere.
the Banditos.
You had to find
But
somewhere.
no,
That's
it's good.
jelly
I
that
mean,
you
they're a
found
great
one.
group of guys. It's funny. They're all Trav's like best friends from the north end, and then he played with all you guys. It's kind of weird how it worked like that.
But now it's like the Flamingo alumni are starting to immerse back into the rec atmosphere in Saskatoon.
Yeah,
which is
well,
very
some of the
cool.
boys are playing, right? I swear I seen Pete there leaving the rink
Oh
not
yeah,
too long ago. You know,
lots of the boys are at it. I don't know, like most of them are just there for their kids now, and that's why
yes.
the team folded. Because
yes.
all of our
well,
guys,
yeah, everybody, yeah,
all of our Flamingos players just so happen to be really good hockey players and hockey minds. So they're out there coaching all their kids now. So instead of being available for all these games, no one could make it. So the team had to fold because they're out there coaching.
yeah, we had a couple young studs. Hey, but
Oh yeah, we
not
did.
enough.
No, that's the problem. Was
Yeah.
exactly that. No, I'm just texting Boontis. Let him know we're ready whenever he
Oh,
is coming in. So rec hockey back into full swing. That's always good. And you mentioned Travie Cakes. He made an appearance on the show. I was telling you earlier. He was at his son's baseball game against Coach Kamatu, Coach Mazer. And I was talking to Mazer on the Zoom, and he's like, "Look at this guy, look, Travie Cakes, how you doing?" It was so nice to see him. How's he holding up?
Oh, he's good.
Yeah, he's living the best. You want to talk about a hell of a hockey player? Holy crap!
Yeah,
that
he
guy
was a
good.
great player.
And I
Really
love guys like him who don't look like they should be really good at hockey.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
And then they just
You
light
get that
up. And they
stigma.
don't act like they're really like they don't. You know, like I'm not.
Not
you
when
know,
you.
I'm
If
not
you
the
know,
best. You know, but
if
I'll
you
go out.
know my man Travie Cakes at all, you know he'll never be bragging about being good at hockey. He'll never be like this or that.
No,
And
he'll
he's just
go
he's
do
a
it.
good-looking fella, hardworking kid, quiet, doesn't have a big boisterous voice. And then when he gets on the ice, he skates circles around everybody.
Yeah.
And I know from experience, I still owe him about 100 goals. He set me up over 100 times, and I would just apologize. Like, add it to the list,
Yeah, I
but I'm
missed that
sorry.
one.
Add it. But I would never. If I saw him winding up, most guys, I'll stay in there and I'll try to, tip or put something home. Not with Travie Kicks. He shoots too hard. Like his shot.
But he kept it low.
Well,
He was
he's
smart enough.
Has nothing to do with his accuracy. Like
No,
if
but he
he'll
just
break
shot
shin
hard.
pads. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
pounds the puck. So shout out to our sweet buddy Travie Cakes, as this is.
I was like, who else was like that? Brandon Binkley. Remember that guy
yeah,
Binkley I brought
yeah,
out? He
yeah,
was a
man.
little ringer for a while.
Man,
there.
there's a lot of them.
He put a
Shout out to
few
the
home.
Flamingos. Man, I really want to get a team.
Good time.
You were talking earlier. You saw this. You saw this passport. You said, "That's where Trav and I should have went." And you're right.
Wow.
You
Next
should've.
time. We'll go on a
Yes.
Thursday instead of a Wednesday.
See,
We'll
now
go-
you're thinking you
or
go on
Tuesday.
Thursdays or Tuesdays because it's over half price off these incredible wings. Pick up this passport right here from either Lawson Heights or Markham Mall location. Inside, the mad scientists have created all these 69 different flavors for you to try. And when you're in-house and you order them, they stamp it off. Stamp. And then once you have all 69 of these bad boys,
69.
you get the shirt. I did the 69 at Bugsy's. Got the ruckus cock there shredding on top of the amplifier. It is, I've been calling it, it's an aphrodisiac in shirt form. People see this, they say, "Oh, okay, you did all 69 of them, hey? Okay." And I know you're
Ladies
wondering
are
at home, number
loving
one on the power rankings, Johnny, the
Mhm.
Sweet Pickle Heat. As we do the 13th Melon, it's a rider watch party we do on the network here, and they send us, they're so generous, a Bugsy's game day feast. So we get 2 orders of wings to try out, and then we get appetizers as well. And they're
Beauty.
so good.
Beauty.
And we've tried a bunch of these now. And Blue Buffalo is another one that moved to my top 5. Are you a blue cheese fan?
Oh, yeah. I do like a
See?
blue cheese.
And I'm not a blue cheese guy at all.
No?
I'm not a Buffalo guy at all.
No,
But for some reason, the Blue Buffalo
it just
moved into my top 5.
Yep.
It gives you it takes away all the stuff I don't like from both of those flavors
and just
leaves the good stuff.
yep. Hey,
It's
I'll
incredible.
have to give that a go.
Yeah, so Blue Buffalo, top 5 on the power rankings. So again, Tuesdays, Thursdays, you can go right in and get over half price off on your wings. You can also order on Skip the Dishes and Uber Eats. Just go to Smitty's, order a plain wing, and in the memo, all you got to do is just write down the ones you want off your passport. Come right to your door.
Oh,
I get drooly every time I talk
just
about it.
thinking about. Hey,
It's not good. Being a guy
I've
that
had their
just
wings.
loves
They
wings,
are
it's-
very good. We used
and
to go in
Brad and
Lawson
Jen,
Heights
their
lots.
the whole family there, man, they do it so good. So, all the love to them as well. We have, you saw on the back screen here, it's getting real close. The Elmwood Fall Feast. There it is. There's my man Tiernan with my girl Sina. And that was from last year's event at Prairieland Park. It's there again this year, Prairieland Park. And the big goal of the Elmwood Fall Feast is to raise funds to buy transportation vehicles. because he needs specialist transportation. And apparently this year, Auntie Susie's Lodge is getting one of the vehicles, so she's going to be out and about a little more, so we're really pumped for it.
Nice.
ElmwoodYXC.ca/Fall Feast is where you go for all the info. Now, tickets aren't on sale anymore, but you can still make donations there, and you can still do a lot of good things for our friends at Elmwood, so head on over to ElmwoodYXC.ca/Fall Feast. You get all the info on that, and then we'll see you October 28th at Prairieland Park. Raise a bunch more money. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Now, sticking with hockey, have you been out to Super Skills Hockey yet?
Not
Out
yet.
at the Martinsville
No,
Rec
I have
Center?
not checked
baby.
it.
Our boy Endo and his team are doing great things over there, dude. It's
Nice.
so cool.
That's in Martinsville?
That's right. The brand new
Nice.
Martinsville Rec Center. They're on the upstairs looking out over the hockey surface there. So it's super cool. They got their shooting lane set up, and great when you walk in, it's like super futuristic. They got this crazy lighting and all these TVs. And then you got your shooting lanes where they practice your shot, and then they got the video screen that shows you what to do for the drills.
Okay.
And we helped them out with all those, so
Nice.
it's really cool stuff. And then they have a puck handling area, and they have the ice treadmill all going.
Yeah, I've seen that one on video where
So
his buddy's
cool.
kid was
Oh,
on it
yeah.
and giving her. It looked
It's
pretty fun.
wild, man. It's so cool how he has it all set up there. And it keeps you in shape, whether you're a rec hockey guy looking to get a little bit more edge over the competition, or the kids in there looking to get better during the hockey season. It's all there for you. Just head on over to superskillshockey.ca, and they got all the info you need for all of that. And one more event coming up that we want to tell you about, the Spirit of Cosmo Breakfast, also going on at Prairieland Park. Just talking to my man Big C yesterday. He came by for a visit, and him and all of our pals over at Cosmo getting real excited. He's going to be running the party inside the facility, proudly presented to you by Nickel Plumbing and Heating. Very cool. Heard those guys are pretty awesome.
Nice.
And so he'll be sitting there with all the participants, and they'll be watching the video on replay, because my big joke is one time a year I get up at 6 a.m. and it's for this event.
That's
Because I am the MC, so I have to get up and get in there, and then we host the whole thing, and again, raising more money. We got online auctions, we have 50/50s, all of that stuff ready for you to help contribute to our friends over at Cosmo, and then we hand out the award, the big Spirit of Cosmo Award, going to someone or a business that's doing really good things in the community. So all that is all set to go middle of November, so we'll get into that a little bit closer as well and remind you more about all of that. Ladies and gentlemen, those are called live reads. It's what we do around here to talk about the city. I hit that. Is it going? Am I signing for a thing? I hit it. The button, new spot. And yeah, so that's the joining theme, the join the party theme from Shining Force. We usually use that for the Twitch. We also got the air horn. This is good. I'm just looking at the hand in the booth to see if he's getting all the. So we let you know what's going on in this city of ours. You know what I mean? Like if you got an event, you got an organization, you got a fundraiser, you got a business that could use more eyes and ears, we have become the hyper-local go-to voice of this city, and we'd love to help you as well. Have you heard this theme song yet that we've been trying to push?
Oh, God. Is it the one, the original one? Right? Yes.
We'll see. You might join in then, because this is what we do. We say, if we can help you out, please reach out to us. The only time in your life it's a deal truly too good to be true, because there's no king sitting on a throne taking 9/10 of anything that you're paying. It all goes right back into this beautiful studio and right back into making the world a better place. If that's something that you would like to get involved with, very easy to do. Just send us an email to contact@dufferinave.com. That is the email. This is the theme song. There he is. He's getting it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty catchy, right? Let me send that over
yes.
there. Yeah, people don't know that
other way.
our
got
screen up there that shows the air feed has a giant fridge in front of it, because we're building a Twitch stream studio. So it's tough to see what's going on over there.
Can't see Gary.
You got to move over. But there's the website, dufferinave.com, just like the email minus the contact and the @sign. You can find us there. I still owe Royal Anders a couple more updates for that one, as we're looking to get, I believe, OK Bloomer on the website. Remind me to do that later, will you please, my sweet, beautiful
Thumbs up
little
from the booth.
I was going to say, he was tripping me out because I saw 2 thumbs. I was like, you're just a hand. Why am I seeing 2 thumbs there? There it is. That's better. So that is going to be updated. We'd love that. Thank you to Royal Anders for doing all that. There it is. A little delay on that one. And the Twitch stream right here. About to be moved into that very studio right there. Twitch.tv/Dufferin Ave Media is where you find us. Uncle Brando and I were on there yesterday. We started Scenario 2 of Shining Force 3 on the Sega Saturn.
Whoa.
I'm pretty sure we're the only people in Saskatoon streaming Sega Saturn.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Didn't really take off like it should have. Hey,
Nope.
remember? It was just
But
kinda
it's
like,
so
oh my
fun
God,
to play.
and then
Yeah, it's frickin' awesome. So we're all over that, and we're loving every second of the Twitch stream. Then we also go on Mondays and Tuesdays and Fridays. Maybe going to finish up Super Metroid tomorrow before the Blue Jays watch party, which is what I believe we are going to get into. So do that. Now I'll just send this up here.
send it up. Send it up.
Nice. Beautiful stuff. Speaking of those Blue Jays, Johnny
Oh, yes.
Factoid, have you been watching our Jays go?
I have been tuning in as much as I can. You betcha, buddy.
I love that. And
Yeah.
your thoughts on those Blue Jays?
Oh, loving it. Loving it.
Pretty
They're
crazy,
Playing
right?
great.
Is it
I'm loving it. It's
Are-
just the Dodgers, they're going to be a tough one. But
they are.
the way they are playing, let's
David
give it a
versus
go.
Goliath, man.
Right?
That's
I
what
know.
it is. I'm with you. And have you had any throwbacks to the earlier days?
Oh, throwbacks.
93?
Well, I remember,
92?
yeah, 92, 93.
Here's the question. Because I put out a new promo,
Mhm,
as you can
mhm.
see on the network now, talking about how way back in 93, at John Lake School, we got to watch the Blue Jays take on the Oakland Athletics and the ALCS. We got to watch the Jays
Just school. Nice.
during school, dude.
Yep, yep.
During school.
Matinee game.
The whole school got into the gymnasium at
Yep.
John Lake School, and we watched that game in the
That's
afternoon.
That's
It's one
awesome.
of the best moments of my school life. We
Yep.
got to watch baseball instead of learn. I was like, this is the
Hey.
greatest thing. Do you remember if you guys got to do that over at, was it
Who cares? I don't recall watching the Jays game. No,
See,
we
John
weren't
Lake's
that
better.
lucky. But I
Always
do
better.
remember where I was when Joe hit the big dinger.
Where were you?
Oh, at my uncle's place. We had a
course you were.
big family gathering, playing pool, and oh yeah, I'll
Living
never
the
forget
dream.
it.
That's a
Watching those
beautiful thing.
30 foul balls, and then finally, boom! Hey,
Touch them all,
Those
Joe.
under-
You'll never hit a bigger home run in your life.
or the Atlanta Braves in '92. Remember?
Yeah,
And the
that's
old
it.
Otis Nixon out at first.
For the first time ever.
Hey.
You know where I was? I
And
know
he was
exactly
fast,
where I was
that Otis
watching.
Nixon.
I was watching that game in my buddy Kevin Kruder's basement,
Okay,
2 blocks
yep,
down
yep,
on McCaskill, I believe it was.
Yeah,
And I saw Otis Nixon bunting. Is he actually bunting?
bunting.
Is this
yeah,
happening?
Yeah, but he
And then it actually happened. He was so fast, he was bunting for a hit, and then Todd Stottlemyre throwing it to Joe Carter, I believe.
Yeah, it was Joe. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the call was, for the first time in history, the World Series championship will fly north of the border.
That's right. Yeah.
Beautiful thing, man. It
Yeah.
sounds like we have our
Good
final
times.
guest here.
Good times.
Phenom, what do you think? You on there? Perfect.
Oh,
Okay.
got a
we're
thumbs
gonna bring
up.
it- So pop that thing in here, and you can just hang out with us as we.
In my ear hole here.
Yeah, and then just turn it on. And it is
Service
now
here.
time to bring on our final guest of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Calgary, Alberta, give it up for Boontis! My man!
Heyo.
Did you
What's up,
ever think
big?
you'd see this fella beside me?
What's up, buddy?
How's it going?
Been a minute.
Sure.
He's
has,
he's
it
Johnny
has.
Factoid around here, just like your Boontis.
Oh,
We don't
my
like to
bad,
use
my
real
bad.
names.
Factoid.
Yeah.
There, I got some volume on there, bud.
There you go. Is that how you're doing?
Secret Service here.
Are they fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This gin.
Breaking
Boontis.
news. There it is.
Boom.
My guy, right. I'm going to try to do the intro again here. Still haven't hardlined it yet. I'm sorry, Boone, but here we go. It's just a fantasy. Fantasy! Zoom with my man Boone. This is just a fantasy, another fantasy Zoom with Boone.
Oh,
Bro.
that was the best one yet. That was the best one yet.
I'm just going to pull that off the audio and we'll just use it because that I don't think it gets better than that.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah,
baby.
yeah.
All right.
Good.
Fantasy.
Aldanova.
Yes.
So
that
good.
is correct.
That's
hey?
my guy. Still the have you seen that music video?
I have, I believe.
Where
yes.
it
Back-
starts big helicopter, big like it looks like an FBI helicopter, and then it lands at this warehouse. And then the door opens and Aldo Nova jumps out. He's in a full-on leopard print onesie, with his guitar?
Yes.
and he walks out of the helicopter, walks up to the warehouse. There's 2 guards at the door. They're like, "Oh, we can't get in, Aldo Nova. What are you gonna do?" He goes, "Stand back." And he takes his guitar and just leans back like this, goes pew 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 pew, and it's like 80s lasers hitting the door.
Nice.
And then the door explodes, and then the next, it's a straight cut to him jumping off the speaker onto a stage in a giant warehouse party.
Perfect.
One of the best things I've ever seen. I tell anyone who will listen to check that video out because it is that good. Okay,
I mean,
Made for
it
him.
could happen. It could happen to anyone, right?
that's right. I should
Bob
hope it would.
Dyrdek.
Yeah, but they
Fantasy
used
Factory,
it. Yeah,
right?
they used it as the
I
intro.
used that song.
That's
all
I
the
didn't
time.
think about royalties, Boone. Oh boy.
We've been talking 30 seconds about it.
I think we'll be okay.
You know what? Let's let it ride. Let's
Okay.
see if they come after us, right?
I appreciate that. So here's what's going on. We check in with my man Boontis every Monday and Thursday to talk about our fantasy football teams. I was talking to another bro of the show, my main man Big C, our buddy Colton.
Mr.
Yeah, he recently joined our DAFA league this year. And we were talking about all the deals he's been slinging us. He's been selling off since he took over for our buddy Pistol Pete. And I was telling him about how we talk about all of our different leagues on this segment. He's like, oh, no way. So now people are starting to realize we're ripping on all of our buddies from our fantasy football league. So now they're going to start watching. So I don't know if we go heavier or lighter. I'm thinking heavier because now we know they're going to hear it.
Yeah, man. All I have is weight, so let's just throw that at them. Yeah.
Well, hey, are you still Pelotoning?
Oh yeah. Hey, muscle weighs more than fat, right?
Dude,
So,
I've been
just getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, I've been bulking mass up for 43 years now. I'm just about ready to turn into muscle. I'm almost there.
Yeah.
I'm going to be super
I'm holding
jacked.
out. I'm holding out next year. Hey, 2026. Look out.
That's the one. So first things first, our buddy The Count ended up taking me out. It is a true story. He put up 6 zeros. 6 zeros. Okay, I want to recap this because this is unheard of. I don't think The Count has won a game in years since he went to the finals a couple years ago. Okay, so we're going to pull this up. And it's not like I had a horrible week. I would have won one game out of the 6, which was pretty cool for me, as I finished with 139.94 points. His name, we don't say it on air. Look at that top right.
Yep.
We just call him the Mooses, I guess.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he's got a very creative name.
Moosies?
The Moosies. So he started Brock Purdy. Yeah, Brock Purdy, who didn't play. He also started George Kittle, who did play but put up 0 points. He started Jay Downs for Indy, who put up 0, didn't play. And then Jay Thomas and Jay Blackwell and S. Hubbard, all putting up 0 points. Then he came through with 2.5 points from Jalen Waddle. And he had Isaiah Pacheco, gave him 12. And then this is where he won. You ready for this? This is the only way you can not set your lineup and still take home a victory. AJ Brown, 31 points.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Addison, 25 points. Jahmyr Gibbs, 39 points. And then it gets greasier. Evan McPherson, kicker, 17 points. Kansas City defense, 23 points.
Unreal.
Boom.
Unreal.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to be the only team to lose to the Mooses this year. What do you think?
Yep. Pretty sure. I mean, a few of those guys will have decent outings, but it's unfortunate timing.
6 zeros. Who puts up 6 of them? Unbelievable.
And still takes. Eh?
Yeah, so that's like upset of the year.
Yeah.
That's not supposed to happen. And that's in a league where I am in first place in total points, and I'm currently 3 and 4. So I'm in 6th place in the league and first in points overall.
First points overall, yeah.
So I just want to get that out there and give all the props to The Count because, boy, oh boy, even when he's not touching it, he's still winning. That's my guy right there. How did you end up with your teams, young man?
Oh, I just squeaked out a win against the Wendy Nicklers.
Poor Scotty.
Oh,
Scotty.
train.
Yeah, he just didn't. What did you need for that? It was pretty tight, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, you know what? I think it was more I needed his guys to kind of just be mediocre, and then I had 2 kind of heavy hitters. I had JSN on the Seahawks, and man, is he ever just rocking it this year. He is their only offense.
Yep.
So
You're not wrong.
exactly what you want in fantasy.
Fantasy, that's for sure.
I did have Baker Mayfield, who kind of he was mediocre. Detroit really shut him down compared to previous weeks. So you can't have a perfect season. So I'm sure it's going to be a wake up call for him. But so I squeaked it out. Got him. I had him. I bested him by 7. So
congratulations. Hey, Phenom, can we go to the Mega Cam real quick? I want to see. Let everyone know what's going on. Yeah, now she stopped. She's trying to dig a hole in here.
Yeah.
He wants to make it comfy. Yeah. Marge, you good, bro? Whenever you hear that clicking and clacking back there, that's her just trying to dig through the fake carpet. And it looks like she's good. All right. That's good, Phenom. Did I call you LB again? Okay, good.
No,
Jeez,
Phenom.
I'm getting mixed up with our producers. Man, oh man, it's getting wild. Okay. Looking ahead. Week 8 already tonight?
It is. Yep. The Binado is upon us.
Oh, guess who got hit by the Binado? This guy. You warned me. You warned me, and I still got hit by it.
Man.
Yeah,
Give you plenty of warning.
There's a lot going on. So, Jaden Daniels ruled out. We're going to start with my high stakes league here, as we're taking on the Wing King again. We're back at it. That dirty old prick. Yeah, we don't like taking on the Wing King at all. He's a real piece of garbage. But with Jaden Daniels out, I was in my head thinking, that's fine. I got Matt Stafford. He'll be ready to go. Turns out Stafford's on a bye week. So now I'm sitting here, and I need to find a quarterback. And I go into my transactions alerts, and what do I find? Former NHL great Tim Shovelday has sent me a trade. And I wanted to run this by Boone before I said no to you, Chevy. But maybe I'm not open to what this could be. So he is offering to send Rico Dowdle, George Kittle, and Ashton Genty to our team over here. And in return, he wants Deebo Samuel, James Cook III, and Jalen Warren. A little bit of an over-ask, isn't it?
Sorry, say the ones from you.
Deebo, Cook, and Warren.
James Cook. Ooh. Yeah, he's trying to capitalize on. So the way I like to break this down is which are the best of both sides, right? So I'd arguably say that James Cook and Ashton Genty. Man, this is a colossal trade.
This is what Chevy does. This is why I love Chevy so much. He's always slinging these things, and I'm like, I better run this by my expert before I do anything.
So it was Deebo, Cook, and who?
Deebo, Cook, and Jalen Warren in Pittsburgh.
Cook and Warren. Oh, man. That's a lot of value that you'd be giving up.
That's what I thought. Okay, I wanted to make sure. For three guys that you're sort of waiting to, two guys are waiting to get going, and one guy that may be on the downfall with Chuba coming back, right?
Yes, for sure. But you'd be getting Kittle and Genty. Well, so do you need a tight end versus running back?
Hold on, I'm just going to go ahead and hit reject right now so we can have this on tape. Sorry, Chevy, we're rejecting that trade. I apologize, but I just had to hear it from you first. We got Dallas Goedert as our tight end right now. Pretty good.
I mean, he'll eventually have his bye, but you don't want to be sitting there with Kittle on your bench going off when you could have had a running back or a wide receiver playing and getting you points. Right?
Yeah, in case you're wondering, we have two flexes. So we have a flex and a super flex. So right now I have Goddard, tight end, Egbuka, WRT, wide receiver, running back, tight end, and at QWRT I got Danny Dimes in there. There's not really much room for him, right? I already said no, so it's done.
It's always tough when you have like 3 and 3, right? To evaluate win or loss. So I mean, it probably was close to a wash. So then it comes down to who's gonna get you points week in and week out, right? And if you've already got a tight end, then that automatically devalues what you're getting, what you're receiving. Right?
I was thinking of counter offering with the same exact trade, except asking him for 2 Sergei Fedorov stories. Because whenever we hang out, he always tells us stories about the old Red Wings. He's got stories about Yzerman, stories about this, like all these guys.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what? If you give me 2 Fedorov stories, maybe it'll swing me in the right direction. But I digress. We have said no to that deal as we continue here on the Thursday edition of your show, hanging out with Johnny Factoid. We got my main man Boontis in the house for another Fantasy Zoom with Boone, getting you ready for all your fantasy football needs as we roll into week. Did I say 8?
Yeah,
week 8?
you did.
God,
Already,
hey?
hey?
Way too fast. Way too fast. So let's take a look at the game tonight. You got your Chargers, very excited for that. You got your Vikings, very excited. You got your boy Herbie versus your boy Carson Wentz. Interesting. Yeah, he's back up. This is what's going on there. How much longer is Carson Wentz going to be around? Do we know where JJ's at? JJ McCarthy?
I think they claim that he still is getting to be 100%, but
I don't like that.
I think they're slowly going to bring him back. He is essentially a rookie. He missed all of his rookie year last year.
Yeah.
So he's making rookie mistakes, right? So when is their bye? Minnesota
Great
is.
question.
They've already had.
How are they doing this year, Minnesota?
Decent. They're doing okay still. Hey, without their starting quarterback.
They're doing okay with Wentz. He's doing okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if he's like what the wins and losses are with the backup, but he's doing okay. He's serviceable. It's the rookie was making mistakes. They've already had their bye, so I just checked. Yep. So you can't wait for that, and then they'd bring it back.
Exactly. Right? So they have to throw away in the fire.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows?
Okay. Well, with that in mind, we got in our Bobby Good Times League, the Good Times Cup. I am taking my main man, Jordan Addison, who I got in that great trade back with our buddy from the Handsome Gentlemen's Club, our buddy Harbridge. So I got Addison rolling out tonight. I got Quentin Johnston rolling out tonight. And I am facing Justin Jefferson and TJ Hawkinson. Interesting. So we got 2v2 going on for the Thursday nighter tonight. Do you see any advantages there? Because Jefferson, he's sort of doing the Jamar Chase, but light, I guess you could say. Yeah. Instead of seeing 26 targets, he's still putting up some decent numbers with a backup quarterback. Sure. All those guys got to be green light go, hey?
Yes, okay. All of them are. I would think you have the edge. I feel like Quentin Johnston and Addison could combine to be much greater than his guys, especially tight end. Hawkinson he's looked slow. Mm-hmm. Like he's just like
hurt. Feels like he's hurt.
Yeah, like he's just kind of lumbering around the field versus tearing it up. Right,
big boys do that. Yeah,
like throw some pads on me and no, obviously.
We've seen how that looks. We all went to Bowman. We know what's up. We're not very good football players.
What? We were the best.
Whoa.
Hey?
Fight green and gold. All Bears go. Okay.
After we graduated, you guys were top notch, eh?
That's the one.
Your senior year, hey?
So with all of this, and I'm sitting here, I'm looking at my teams, and I'm just realizing all three of my teams on Yahoo, I have Quentin Johnston, who I'm starting. I got your main man, Ram Cam, are we calling him now? Ram Cam?
No, Ram Man.
Ram Man. But then it's just the real name of the character from the He-Man universe. All right, Ram Man, he's got it. Cam Scatterboo, got him in all three.
I got you. I take it back.
Okay, Ram Cam. We got Quentin Johnston. And our third guy that we have on all three teams, Emeka Egbuka. With those three guys, like that, if you're going to hang it on something like that, those are the guys to go get, right? Like I can be confident rolling all three of those guys out every week.
Oh, yes, 100%. Especially like we were questionable about Egbuka last week.
Yeah, he still played.
Monday.
Yeah,
he still played. And with Mike Evans going out, did you hear what happened to him?
Yeah, I watched it, man. I was watching that play. Man. Do you see this, Joe?
Broken collarbone and whiplash concussion on the same fall.
Ouch.
Yeah, so he just came back. It was like probably his 10th route since coming back from injury.
Yeah, I did catch that.
And so he's going deep, and this is a wily veteran who's been so good at staying on the field for so long. He goes out. It's a routine play. He reaches out, catches the ball, tucks it, and lands on his shoulder.
Yes, that's right. He kind of got rolled on, and then
and everything
that's
exploded.
Right, I saw him.
And the announcers are sitting there, and this is what really sort of pissed me off. We all knew watching it instantly, like he's out cold because he rolls over, and then the ball just falls out, and he's motionless. It's horrifying. It's horrible stuff.
Watch him trying to stand up too.
Yeah,
he was like, got up, went to a knee, and then I was
not once did they mention, he hit his head. And this is leading into something I want to talk to you, Boone, and you about before we call it for today. He gets up and like clearly concussed. He was knocked out, and they don't mention it and all that. And then as you watch other games, you realize this turf, Boone, we've talked about this before. This fake turf that all the football's playing on right now.
Yeah.
Routine hits. I don't know if it's guys aren't learning how to be tackled anymore or what's going on, but routine normal hits that don't make you think about anything. I think I saw 7 different guys just be tackled nice and light. They get up and they do a little bit like, you know?
Yeah.
And then upstairs says, oh, check his head. Sure enough, they go to the blue tent. They don't come out. They're concussed. The concussions that we've seen from this turf, it doesn't happen on real grass.
Yeah.
This is the point. It doesn't happen. You can hit your head on real grass. It absorbs. But these guys playing on turf, they got to figure it out because this is becoming a huge, huge issue. Because that Mike Evans play is a perfect example. You're hitting your head on this thing. Anywhere else, you're fine. But because you're on turf, conky. It's a horrible
in
thing.
A helmet, no less, right?
Yeah. Like they're doing everything right, and it's still a problem. So at what point do we say enough of this stupid AstroTurf bullshit? Let's get the real stuff in here for everyone. Because as we've seen in Arizona and numerous other places, you can grow it and roll it in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Why not? Like these are billion-dollar stadiums, right?
Yes.
Probably multi-billion.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
But there's it feels like there's no reason why they can't be like trucking in real grass or storing it or having some way to do it. Yeah. And then but the other thing is it's also costing them, right? Because star players are getting injured, like head injuries, but it's not even that. It's knee, it's foot, toe, turf toe.
Turf toe. Shout out to Brock Purdy.
Literally got a name, right?
Yeah.
So maybe turf is the problem.
That's a great point, too. That's a mic drop right there. They literally named an injury after people playing on this turf. Yeah.
And that can be related to ROI, right? They spend these millions and millions of dollars on these athletes' contracts, right?
Yeah.
They're not making you money if they're not on the field.
And what's our ROI real quick? Return on investment?
There you go.
Look at this guy.
Dude,
genius.
What did Costanza teach us, you guys? What did Costanza taught us? Always leave on a high note.
Well,
Phenom, let's go ahead and wake Frankie up, brother. All right. So here we are. Another Fantasy Zoom with Boone in the books. Getting ready for kickoff tonight. Real quick, we did our fantasy football stuff, yes. Boontis, the Blue Jays. You watching tomorrow? You got that fever?
Love it. Yes. Will do. You
remember where you were when...
Absolutely. Blue Jays.
Yeah.
Blue Jays tomorrow. I'm going to try to catch the last game of the Rough Riders on the weekend here.
Oh, nice.
13th Melon, Saturday.
Calgary there.
Apparently, we're going to be doing a watch party tomorrow night for the Jays, too. So feel free to check in as well. Boontis is one of our number one commenters as well, as a member of this family. So huge thank you to you, as always, my friend. It's always so nice to check in with you. We'll have you back in on Monday. We'll recap. And Seahawk will be back. Episode 4 of Recovery with Cal coming out. So he'll join us for the back end as well, which will be very, very fun there. So Johnny Factoid, congratulations on your return to hockey, my friend.
Yes, thank you.
Very
thank you,
for you.
Chris. Good to see you, buddy.
And love having you in. Hopefully, he comes in basically when he's not working, and we went almost a month in between times. So I'm hoping that work slows down. But I don't want work to slow down because I also want to make a living. So we're riding that sort of roller coaster. So with that in mind, hopefully we'll see you again very soon, my friend.
Yes, it should be doable. Yes.
That's what I like to hear. And to see TV's Matt Young, the human energy drink. Thank you to him for making it in. He was a very busy guy. We had to roll him out real quick right after. So we got another one in learning about baseball games. We got to talk about RBI baseball today, which was very cool.
Nice.
As we always check in with all those cool things going on in the video game world and in the sports world, because he does all that stuff. Tomorrow, we're going to have a super spooky edition of the Friday Fun Table. Hardcore will be here. We'll have the barber in the house, Uncle Brando as well, and apparently dressing up. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have our Halloween edition of your show tomorrow. Be sure to tune in for that, as I know it'll be super spooky. I'm going to wear an extra pair of Grampers, so when I pee myself, it won't make a mess. Looking forward to that, as things can get a little spooky in here. So with that in mind, thank you most of all to you for watching and supporting and allowing us to continue to have this voice to make the world a better place. We love and appreciate you greatly. Keep doing those good things. The world will become a better place. It's already started, so keep it up. You are doing great. Have a great rest of your Thursday night. We'll see you tomorrow.